Hey guys, welcome to another video. cuinix here, back at it again with yet another one. So, it's been a week since my last upload, which was the video I did with Gatwiri. And it's been long since nimekaa hivyo sana without uploading. And some of you did reach out. Sijaika that long, I believe in like a really long time. Sijaika like 1 week as the upload. And some of you did reach out pale Instagram. Thank you, I really appreciate you. Yeah, mnafanyaga mtu afeel poa. Saa zingine unajoga this YouTube thing, saa zingine inagonga mtu. Inamalizaga creator esteem yake, and then you're like, creative juices ziisha. Kwanza sasa hivi la September imekuja and it's cold as July. So creative juices are really really on the low. But ilikuwa something I had planned. Unajua with YouTube saa zingine you need to take a step back, kuangalia what you're doing, what other people are doing, ways in which you can improve your channel, all that good stuff. And that was like my little vacation. So like it was just 1 week, and you guys unajoga, it gave me some time actually niangalia analytics, what you guys like, what you guys don't like. And kuna vitu nitatoa kwa channel, kuna vitu hamtaiziona tena. Maybe zitaka hapo, or just some few changes pale, just minor. Kawe si mtu mwenye like kitambo sana utazi notice, but kuna vitu nita change up. And yeah, so just to better up the channel. Yeah, so that's where I've been 1 week. And actually, by the way, I did post a question pale kunaitwaje pale on my Instagram story at cuinix. Please follow. And post an Instagram question. I basically was seated somewhere with some friends, nika post a picture of a certain Subaru, and nikasema whoever gets the answer, I will give them a shout out in the next video. So I had posted the grill. Hopefully nitapata hiyo picha nikumbuke kuiweka pahali hapo juu. And I said like anybody mwenye atapata shout out inaingia vizuri sana. And mlijaribu. I knew like ingekuwa like really hard kwa sababu it's a controversial car. It's one of those cars that zinaendaga across companies. It's the same car, but huko inaita hivi. So but one of you did get, out of all of you, kuna mmoja alipata, actually one person. Check.mate, congratulations on that. Uliweza kupata hiyo swali that nobody else actually, over 40 people manze, over 40 who viewed that story and answered. You're the only one who got that. So checkmate, you do know your cars. I promised you a shout out, na ndio hiyo. Nitaka overlay that clip hapo. Overlay that story hapo. Screenshot. So yeah, that is what I've been doing for like 1 week, and hope that was a mini update on this video. So as you can see from the title, this is a story time video. After all my rambling, it is a story time video. And yeah, so actually this story is ambia anybody, but people who are really close to me nishe waambia, and wali share their thoughts, and I believe niko na feel good in a way kwa sababu I feel confident enough to like share it with you guys. So yeah, kama mtanijudge, hiyo tutajua, it all depends on you. So I would like to start. Let's start with okay, it was at the beginning of the year, unajua hiyo period ya kuasha in the new year hapo 2019 2020. So New Year's Eve, unajua New Year's Eve alafu New Year, we had spent the time with family up in Kikuyu. I was tasked with the task of carrying family members like a Voxy, which belonged to my aunt who lives in Kikuyu. So nilikuwa I had been the designated driver for for the kids and yeah, just family. So tulikuwa tumeenda tukaspend the New Year's huko, had a lot of fun manze, it was so much fun. Hewa ya Kikuyu ni safi sana. Yeah, as in yeah, kuna ka breeze huko, it made me think of wanting to live there one day. So spend the time there. New Year's ikapita, the next day I was supposed to return the the Voxy, the Voxy that I had used to yeah. So so the morning nimeamka, as always had breakfast. So wacha ni pause hapo kidogo. I had like a previous week before nilikuwa I was doing some, just some things with the old car, Pexi, the project car. For all who are new here, we have a project car on the channel. It's a Toyota Corolla E91. We fix it up. Tunafanyaga some crazy stuff on it. Check it out. It has its own playlist. So I was doing some, just some little stuff with it, and I broke it. Nilivunja axles while I was doing something like this. I know it's really dumb to do that in a really old car. So nilikuwa nimevunja axle moja. For all my not so well equipped in the knowledge department kwa side ya gari, axles are like tubes from the gearbox. I know you all know gearboxes. Tubes from the gearbox that go attached to the wheels and make them spin round and round. Actually, that is the like literally the most layman way to describe what an axle is. But mta understand, mta use a just like a picture there mwelewe. If you don't, DM me, I'll explain it further. So nilikuwa nimevunja while I was doing some of that stuff, and with a front wheel drive car, ukivunja axle moja you can't drive the car. So my car was grounded, but nilikuwa I'm in a group of some few mechanics. When you just a group of mechanics, a WhatsApp group. So nilikuwa put out a notification like, yo, if anybody gets some axles, please need to me a man at least tujue vile unaweza nisaidia ama So on that particular morning, while I was returning the Voxy, a good friend, a mechanic who's a good friend, alinipigia kaniambia like, yo, like yesterday night a client alivunja axles and I had to alinunua mbili and akakuja nikamchange and I have a spare one that can fit in your car. Hey, sema Christmas ni Christmas kukuja mapema na ni January. So it was just like nothing unibamba car like fixing a car. Fixing a car as in it has a problem and then you fix it and then you get to enjoy it again. Nothing like really turns my moods up. So nikabambika, I'm like, yo, wacha nirudishe gari nikuje to fix. But the condition was that he was traveling on that day to up country, so I had to make it by around up 3. So that anipatie the axles ama it's either anipatie ama tungeifix na yeye if ningefika mapema. So mimi niko pale niko like, yo, nipatie like around 2 hours mimi nirudishe gari nirudi unipatie axles to fix hiyo kitu leo. Because he was willing to come home if I came early. Nipo ku have mechanics who are friends who are mechanics who are friends who are mechanics. I believe it goes both ways. So nikamwambia okay, nipatie like 2 hours 3 hours manze, I'll be back. We fix that thing. So okay, this is really important, please take note, that is really important. So me huyo I was thinking go to Kikuyu via Wayaki way, nipitie Wayaki way and Wayaki way through Westlands then nipitie na Wayaki way. So but vile aliniambia hivyo, I needed obviously to check up on unajua Wayaki way is currently under construction. A lot of stuff is pia hiyo time ilikuwa imebomolewa, so I knew like traffic jam will be a thing. So I chose to use like the Southern Bypass. If you all I know all of you know the Southern Bypass. It connects Likoni Road pale industrial area all the way to Gitaru. So it's lots of people use it. Haikuwagi na public service vehicles, so inakuwaga exclusively to like I think trailers and small personal cars. So inakuwaga relatively fast kwa sababu unajua matatu tend to cause traffic jams. And so and it iko na higher speed limit, 100k pale, 100 kph, 100 to 120. I think you could believe that region. But trust me, mimi nilikuwa nimeplan car speed limit ilikuwa 100. I was at 99.99999. So obviously I was on the, so before nilifike Southern Bypass, something happened. So mnajaga that time wakwagi na a lot of cops kwa barabara, but while I was in like Likoni Road, I noticed a police officer just after the railway. Kuna kwa gana ka railway pale. So mnajaga the Vox is a huge car and it's not tinted. So somebody can see you, see you, as in, make eye contact. Na najuaga, once you make eye contact with the traffic police, hapo ndo anajua, yes, nimekupata, nimekuget. So the next thing you know, flagged me down, pull over. And I was like, no. Oh, but the insurance was okay. My license was okay. Everything of the car was okay. It had new tires. My auntie really takes care of her car. So I was comfortable. Hakuna kitu angenisumbua nayo. Trust me, tungevutana. So nika park the car. So after parking the car, actually alikuja akaangalia the insurance, akaona iko sawa. So while he was coming to my side, unajua obviously uangalia insurance, then wanakuja wanakuitisha license yako. So unajua I had my license pale, nikaitoa. So while I was taking it out, akanisalimia. He was already there. He was like, hi, habari yako. Hata sikuwa nataka kuangalia license. So but nilikuwa nishaifikisha kwa window, so akachukua akaiangalia, akasema Ndeto, unajua it's my second name. Akanipatia, akaniambia iko sawa. So akaniambia, so he was like, okay, I need a favor from you. Right now I have my sister over here. She is pregnant. So while he was talking, aka point at a woman that was like seated like few meters from the motorcycle. Akaniambia, nilikuwa naomba kama unaweza mfikisha Lang'ata juu alikuwa anaona obviously ninaenda Southern Bypass. It was evident. So like, okay, Lang'ata, it's, Lang'ata is along Southern Bypass, I think kuna kwa bridge, nitaeka ka clip hapo or ka picha, mwelewe. So it's just along Southern Bypass, unaweza chukua junction, drop mtu Lang'ata, then you rudi Southern Bypass uende, because obviously I was going to Kikuyu. So nikamwambia I'm going to Kikuyu, no problem. So he was like super polite. Actually, it's Jamie, a cop that is that polite. That guy was extra, as in, if this was polite, he was here extra. So I was like, okay, I don't mind. I don't mind. So he went, akaongea na, the pregnant lady. Man said that lady was pregnant. Chai! Yeah, unajoga tu like, as in, she's really close to a due date. So I was like, okay. Akaenda akaongea naye, and then the lady came. So unajoga the Vox is a huge car, but if you're carrying somebody who's like some fragile or a baby or a pregnant woman in this case, you'd like them akwe nyuma kwa sababu unajua kuna space pale kushinda huku mbele. So while I was opening the automatic door, the lady said, "Sitaki kukaa hapa nyuma, nataka kukaa hapa mbele." So unajua ili take aback. I was like, unajua obviously kila mtu akona preference zake. So I was like, okay, unajua with sitting here in front, inaweza kuwa a bit dangerous kwa sababu you are pregnant, and if anything happens, unajua lazima tuangalie maslahi ya mtoto mwenye hajafika. Hakuna haja tumtishie maisha na hata hajakanyaga huku. So she was like, akasema no, I want to sit here next to you. So I was like, okay, me don't mind. The brother hata yeye alikuwa malizana naye, but alienda and then akarudi. I think alienda akachukua kitu and then akarudi akakuja to my side, and then he slid me like a 500 shilling note. I was like, no. I think that time nilikuwa so happy. Unajua there is a time unakuwa na wave of just happiness. So you just enjoy it, and then if the world imekupatia happiness for a period of time, pia ni poa ku give back. So I was like, no manze, hakuna haja kunipatia pesa, mimi niko sawa, I'll do it. Nimeelewa situation yako and you don't have to pay me. Akaniambia hapana, hii ni ya chai. Nikamwambia no. Wewe kunywa chai, mimi niko salama. Ukiwa kwa job wewe kunywa chai, sema ni mimi nimekununulia in a way. So yeah, mimi nikakata the 500 shillings. Obviously, when you do something good, si lazima ulipwe. Wakenya na kulipwa, si lazima ulipwe when you do something good. So mimi nilikata hiyo do. Mind you, please take note. This is very important. the 500 shilling thing. So after saying, you know, bye and all that stuff, akaongea na sister yake kidogo, akaenda. Me, I started on my merry way. So I think after kuingia tu Southern Bypass hivi, I think hapo tu ndio mashida zangu zilianza. Yeah, so the lady was kind of alianza this way. I was like, washa AC. I was like, oh okay, wacha nikuwashie. Nikawasha AC. Sijui, I think ilikuwa na shida zake nini, but it was blowing cool, then inaacha, ina blow inaacha. It wasn't, you know, a car that I was used to it. So we had to deal with what was happening with what was currently in the car. So ilikuwa ina blow inaacha, and then she akaanza ku complain as in, kwani hii AC nini mbaya nayo, haujai recharge? I was like, gari ni aunti yangu, na sijajua, nimeitumia tu jana na leo, hata sasa inairudisha Kikuyu. Oh, okay. And then she was like, which tribe are you from? Me personally, me sikuagi comfortable mtu akiniuliza hiyo swali kwa sababu kaniambia utaki kuniambia kabila yako. I was like, mimi ni Mkenya tu. It's a thing you say, you know. Unajua you rather be Kenyan rather than siati nipo ku represent your tribe, but unajua I wasn't comfortable. Nikamwambia mimi ni Mkenya, kwani iko nini? So akaniambia ni sawa. So I was listening to some, I think I remember the song. It's a song from Sauti Sol. So she was like, can I change the radio station? I was like, it's not radio, it's Bluetooth. Akaniambia anataka kusikiza radio. I was like, okay, sikiza radio. Nika unpair my Bluetooth na no, it wasn't Bluetooth, it was a flash drive. So nikatoa flash drive yangu and nikamwekea radio. She comfortably, you know, switched aka, and then for some reason aliona mimi na yeye tuko the same tribe, akaeka some, you know, vernacular songs, a vernacular channel, of which mimi siko against kwa sababu obviously everybody has preference, and she was comfortable and she was pregnant. Manze, you know, when a pregnant lady, unajua akasikiza, and then she brought up the tribal thing again. She started talking about a lot of post-election violence type of stuff, and it was making me really uncomfortable, and nilikuwa naionesha juu nilinyamaza. And me, unajua, in a way nikataka unajua, obviously nikataka like as in this like it felt like torture. So like nilikuwa nataka so I started speeding up. Obviously speed limit ni pale 100 pale. So nilikuwa around hapo 90 80, and then aka complain about the speed. So I had to bring it down to all the way down to 60. Imagine uko kwa highway Southern Bypass, unasikia hiyo jina ya nguvu, you're going 60, kila mtu ako kando yako tu ni honi anakupigia honi guy. Alafu it was like na mimi spendagi, as in I don't want to be that kind of driver mwenye na hog the line, as in unaelewa. So it was nikasema what, I'll deal with that. Lang'ata wasn't so far. So while enduring all of this, tukaanza ku approach Lang'ata. So all of this time nikakumbuka haya, sikuwa nimeuliza where specifically alikuwa anataka ku drop you off in Lang'ata, but nilikuwa najua iko around, you know, iko in that region near the junction. So I asked her, as in where in Lang'ata was I supposed to drop you? And then she was like, ati Lang'ata, mimi huko ni drop Lang'ata. I was like, where was I supposed to drop you off? She was like, ulikuwa unafaa kunipeleka hadi Riara. Unajua kama mjui Riara iko wapi, pa kutoka bypass uingie Lang'ata all the way down, upite Wilson Airport, uingie hiyo roundabout, uingie Strathmore on that way, upande hadi, unajua, as in it was so way out of my, it was like way out of my way, as in nikaona that's too far. Vile tulikuwa tumeongea na your brother, alikuwa amesema si mbali, si like as in that side, as in it was just like around this junction. And then she was like, no, you're supposed to drop me at Riara. And I was like, well, I can't drop you off at Riara, itakuwa way out of my way. I have, you know, I'm going to meet somebody after dropping off this car, so itakuwa a real big inconvenience. Mimi, I'm willing to drop you off at Lang'ata, just somewhere you can take like a matatu and just itakufikisha hapo chini, because face the truth, mimi nilikuwa nimekubali. Hata, you know, the brother alikuwa ameniambia it's just near the junction, si ati ni mbali. Ingekuwa ameniambia specifically Riara mi obviously ninge decline ku help because ingekuwa way out of my, unajua, kwa njia. So mi nikamwambia as in the way I talk to your brother, ilikuwa nafaa kukudrop just near this junction and then upande matatu, you go your merry way. And then she was like, no, si umelipwa and all that. And I was like, mimi ama hadi nikaangalia nyuma ya gari. Kwani kuna mtu mwingine hako hapo kwa gari amelipwa ama ni mimi? So like, mimi sijalipwa, hakuna pesa nimepatiwa. And then tuka argue for some time and was like, I was approaching the junction, as in I could see the junction, hadi the signboard saying as in junction to Langata. So me, she started shouting and doing all that weird stuff, kuongea, kupiga kelele. And then she was extra loud, as in manze, extra loud. Miss Julie, I think, she was just extra loud and it was bothering me, as in kabisa. So the thing about Southern Bypass, pale kwa junction ya Langata kuna kuwaga na cops. Traffic police hufanya ka check unit, just check. Unajua they simamisha some cars, they check unajua license nini all that legal stuff. So mi niliona hivi nikajua those are the guys wenye watanisaidia. So while I was going to take that junction to kupanda Langata, I stopped the car. Actually the cop alishtuka kwa sababu he had flagged the car in front of me, mi akaniambia nipite. So I went and parked like as in nyuma ya gari yao. They come with a patrol car, nikapark nyuma ya gari yao and nikashuka. So the cop aliniona nimeshuka and then he was taken aback. I was like, what? Then he was like, nini mbaya, mbona umeshuka gari? I approached the cop, nikamwambia niko na shida kidogo, and then naweza omba unisaidie. And I explained the whole situation to him about the brother, the nini, my time schedules, na brother yake nilikuwa nimeongea naye. So yeah, me while I was doing this, sikuwa nimenotice ameshuka. The lady ameshuka, ameanza kuongea with another cop, a female cop, alikuwa hapo tu. And then ndo after turning kuangalia, then it was just like there, alikuwa accumulate like around 3 cops hapo, explaining that vile nini amelipwa, nini, saying that nimelipwa. Okay, but these were the accusations vile tulienda kujoin. Nimelipwa kumpeleka where she wanted. I was overspeeding on the highway. Sindio? I am tribalic. Niko na tribalism. Was it tribalic or tribalism? I don't know. I was just, and some 2 other small accusations zenye alikuwa anatupa hapo, but the main thing, those are the main ones zenye nilishika. So me, I was like, then one of the cops alimuuliza, alikuwa anaenda speed. What was the speed? The thing that threw her off was that haku I don't know, she said some crazy number like alikuwa anaenda 180. The cop akaniangalia akasema 180. Unajua hata the other cops occasion 180. And then they looked at me and then they looked at the car. It's a Vox, it's a big car. Hiyo gari ukiwa 120 you feel like unaweza roll in a way. So I was like, okay, 180 ni sawa. Actually a cop behind the cop alicheka kwa sababu of that statement. And I was like, I wasn't speeding, and how can I speed with a pregnant lady in the car? It's a car. So one thing she didn't know, while her brother was talking to me, he gave me his number. Siku save, but nili dial, and flashed him so that nikimdrop pale Langata, nimpigie nimwambia, hey, nimedrop your sister, just to update him. So in the meantime, hakuwa anajua niko na hiyo number. So me, I told the cop, hey, niko na number ya brother. Ameni request nimlete hapa Langata. Okay, could you please talk to him? So nikachukua simu, nika dial number, nikapatia the cop. The cop aka nitoka vile cops wanaongeaga, they wandered into like few meters, wakaongea. And then after some time, around 10 minutes, 10 minutes, akakuja kanirudishia simu yangu. Akaniambia like ameongea na the brother and the ladies. I was supposed to drop off the lady hapo Langata, just around that junction, si mbali, and hajanilipa. My savior. Wow. So me actually was happy that happened, but Okay, I was happy that happened. I was happy aliongea naye, and then akaenda akaclarify with all the other cops. So they came back wakaniuliza, are you still willing to take her to Lang'ata? I was like, no, I'm not. I can't. Siko ubaya. Me, I was just fed up with her. As in, umetoa roho yako nzuri kusaidia mtu, and then they just, turn around and do that. Nela. And then I think after some time the brother called, akamuuliza, and then she cooled down, katulia the temper. So the cops akaniuliza, are you still willing to take her to Lang'ata? Me, I was like, nah. I know she's pregnant and all, but man, me imagine me hata me I was on my way, hata nimechelewa because nimechelewa kufikisha gari na kurudi because I was to come back with public service, of which zina take another like another 1 hour 30 minutes kurudi, of which naweza chelewa kupata my friend to fix up the project car. So me, I wasn't willing. Me nikamwambia no, I'm just fed up. I just want to get on my way and just go. So that is what happened. Mimi na ka jacket kangu nikaingia kwa Voxy, nikafunga mlango, nikawasha gari, nikarudisha flash disk yangu, started listening to my sounds, kapanda, nikarudi Southern Bypass, and I was on my way. Actually, after some time, I did feel sorry. I was bashing myself. That's why I chose not to tell a lot of people. Actually, just told. I think history nimeambia two people to get their opinion whether I did something right, and both of them wali agree na mimi. Yeah, you can't. Huwezi saidia mtu and then they start acting that way. Just weird, manzi, weird. Huwezi kuwa bossy and. Yeah, so that's today's story time. Najua imekuwa extra long. It's a really long. Actually, story time zangu zitakuwa refu because me, I don't like leaving out details. Spendagi kupatiana story nusu. Yala, nusu. Zoom in on this. Yeah, so that's my story time for today. Please leave your comments pale chini mniambie whether I did something good or nilifanya vibaya or just mnipatie tu feedback. So, if you're new here, the normal thing, if you're new here, this is the first time unaona channel, najua kuna some people, a good amount of people are to join, around the last 4 videos, a good amount. So my name is Kids. This is an automotive channel, post automotive stuff and some other related content. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you're OG subscriber, thank you for watching another video. I do appreciate you, my people. I do appreciate you. So yeah, and if you're really new here and new people, welcome to the squad. Yeah. So see you on the next one. I believe I'll have a video up tomorrow also. Tomorrow nataka ku-upload. As in, hii wiki nataka kuipatia some daily uploads. Hata kasi daily, like one day niruka one day. Just yeah. So maybe I'll see you tomorrow. And the day after. So thank you for watching. See you. Peace out.